Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Hi Aries, how are all you guys doing? I hope life is treating you good. And wherever you are, you're having some fun, you're getting out there, you're meeting people, you're having good times. All right, if you wouldn't mind, Aries, would you like and subscribe so that there could be an energetic exchange between us? It really helps me. Thank you if you decide to do so. So I pulled your past energy and I got the World. So possibly some of you closed out a cycle or you accomplished something. Something was accomplished in the past. And what I always say with the World is job well done. So whatever you accomplished, that's great. Now your current energy is the Two of Wands. So a lot of you possibly are at a crossroads. There's more than one path that you can take, and you have decisions to make. You're in a state of discovery possibly. Now your future energy is one of the Three of Pentacles. So I think in the future, with the help of other people, you're going to build for yourself a really strong foundation. So that's really great. So you're going to work towards something, possibly with some type of teamwork is involved in your future energy. Now, what could be blocking you is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this could mean that you could be a bit angry at something or frustrated, or there's possibly been some type of delays and you're annoyed by the situation. So try to remain calm and work through the issues that are in front of you, knowing that some things take time, that delays happen, there's going to be setbacks, but you can work through these. Don't let the situation get the best of you. All right? So what's supporting you is the Two of Pentacles. So be flexible. Be adaptable to the situation. Know that everything has a flow about it. So kind of flow with the situation you find yourself in. It's all going to work out. Some things just take longer than we want them to sometimes. Your guidance from Spirit is the Eight of Cups and Judgment. So I think that you need to really use your higher self to help you engage higher reason upcoming. That's really going to help you. And also your guidance is to walk away from anything that's no longer serving you. You can leave it behind. Leave behind the past. Leave behind anything that's limiting you is your guidance. All right? And really awaken to your power. You are very powerful. Don't forget about that. And possibly your guidance is just to enter a new phase in your life. And that will really help you. Out with the old, in with the new type of mentality. What's upcoming for you is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be able to release something negative, something that's been holding you back, tying you down, restricting you. And that could be just something that you've told yourself in your head. So upcoming, I feel like you can release anything that's been setting you back or holding you back. Don't subscribe to the negativity upcoming. Tell yourself positive things, and the positivity will take you places. Sometimes it's hard to be positive. I know. Sometimes things are around us are negative, but I feel like you can release yourself from some of these self-imposed restrictions upcoming. I did write you guys a poem. Okay, so I wrote, life takes many turns, some dark, some we learn from. In the energy it's felt, energy is exchanged and dealt. Let your journey be free of worry, for the ego can scream, but let your ego take a back seat and divine guidance and intuition smooth things over with a transition. Okay. Now your angel message is, this is from the angels. I channeled it. It might resonate and it might not. It's okay if it doesn't. I'm going to get a reading about the person on your mind. All right, so Spirit wants to tell you this. Your angel, your false twin flame walks around with a superiority complex. They think they are better than other people and that the world owes them something. In reality, they cry themselves to sleep a lot of nights because they feel bad and hate their life. They live in a filthy house with a bad person who refuses to do anything. They tell them to cook for themselves and they refuse to even do the laundry. They don't take care of the kids, and your false twin tells them they are a terrible mother, and they scream and fight at each other, and the police have been called on more than one occasion. You have gifts and talents, and this karmic is so jealous they don't have Spirit's blessings or approval. They are just someone who plays with magic, but you are magic. Your empathy, love, psychic abilities, and intuition are on another level, and they don't have any of these gifts. You will go far in life because you have spiritual backing. Continue to move with courage and understand that sometimes it takes time for things to go in the direction you seek. All right? And that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, that sometimes things take time. You know, a lot of it's easy to just want things now. And I'm guilty of that too. Like my patience has its limits just like anybody else. So, but I try to tell myself that, you know, good things take time. And maybe that's something you would help you too, is good things take time. All right, let's go ahead and get the reading about the person on your mind. Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind? We've got the World. Okay. So maybe they're trying to close out some type of cycle, or they have closed out a cycle, or they've accomplished something. The person on your mind, I feel like they've accomplished something. They're making headway with something. The Chariot, they could be a Cancer. So possibly your person has accomplished something that they've been working on, and now they're moving forward with their life. They're moving in the right direction towards success. They're determined. They have a determination about themselves. The Ten of Swords. So they've possibly been betrayed, or they're experiencing some type of painful ending. They could walk around with some deep wounds because somebody could have betrayed them in the past. Okay, the person on your mind could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but they've been betrayed when it comes to love. In the love department, this person has been let down. They've been backstabbed. They could have been backstabbed by a water sign. Clarify the World, please. So possibly the person on your mind has accomplished something by leaving something behind, something that is no longer serving them. So they could be leaving something behind. They could have changed. The person on your mind could have changed. Clarify the Chariot, please. Or they're making changes. Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups. So the person on your mind could be cutting ties with the past, right? They're moving forward and they've decided to cut off somebody or place boundaries with somebody from their past. They have some perspective and they know that they need to maybe cut some people out of their life so that they can remain where they want to be in life. Clarify the Ten of Swords. They could be missing you, thinking about you. Temperance. So this person is trying possibly this person and you experience some type of painful ending and they want to mend the connection. They want to make things right with you. They could be trying to make sense of how things played out between you, what they could have done differently. They might be racking their head for solutions. Clarify the Queen of Cups. I feel like the person on your mind could have been very emotionally immature with you. And when it comes to love, they weren't very generous. They weren't very giving. They didn't open up to you. Or it's hard for this person to open up. When it comes to their feelings, this person struggles with their emotions. They're very insecure. Clarify the Six of Swords. So when it comes to, there could be some type of change in your person with how they are viewing you, how they're feeling about you. Okay, what is the Nine of Cups? Yeah, they're seeing you as a soulmate. So something's changed with them. Possibly after you've ended things with them, or the cycle the cycle between you two could have ended. But something's changed with this person with how they feel or how they're seeing you. Okay, what's the Two of Cups? They know that this relationship is very abundant, that you have everything to offer them, that you have grown and evolved. There's something about you, possibly you've changed, and this person is seeing your evolution. They could be witnessing your growth and your accomplishments somehow. Clarify the Empress. And this person's feelings for you have grown, have evolved. They want to take action towards you. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Clarify the King of Cups. They want to tell you the truth about how they feel about you. So I feel like in the past, this person held back. They held back their emotions. They were emotionally walled off. We got that. Possibly because they've been disappointed by love in the past, or someone else had let them down. So possibly another person, this Queen of Cups, had disappointed your person, and they were emotionally blocked when it came to y'all's connection. And you could be this Queen of Swords, and you've moved on and you've placed boundaries with this person from your past, the person on your mind. Clarify the Six of Cups. I feel like that's probably you. Yeah. But this person wants to have a conversation with you. So the person on your mind, I feel like you've moved on. And you've kind of let go of this person from your past. But they're missing you. They're thinking about you. You're heavily on this person's mind. And they want to have a conversation. They want to reach out to you. They want to explain themselves. They have things they need to clarify. Clarify that they could be... So this person, they could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Clarify the King of Swords. Okay, this person possibly needs to tell you something about, I did what I did because I had to maintain control, or I was trying to protect you in some type of way. So possibly they're going to tell you the reason that I've got, and something to do, clarify the Nine of Pentacles, something to do with their financial stability could be the reason that things took a turn that they did. Yeah, it had to do with their finances, is why you two could have broke up. It had something to do with financial issues. And they were having to protect their financial stability. And so they're going to try to explain to you the reason why possibly you two, the reasons why things ended between you two. I feel like they ended. And it had to do with money. Tell me more about... Or they could have had some kind of financial setback and they didn't tell you about it. That could definitely be the issue, because I got the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. So this person could have suffered some type of financial setback, and maybe they didn't tell you about it because they were insecure and possibly ashamed about their financial situation, and it led to y'all's breakup because this person became very defensive with you and probably kind of pushed you away. That's what happened. I feel like this person pushed you away because of their financial issues that they were going through. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, and when they pushed you away, it created an ending between you. They became kind of cold and detached towards you in the past and standoffish. But it had to do, they were really worried about their financial, they had some type of financial problem that they were dealing with. But they're going to tell you about what happened. They need some things, they need to clarify some things with you. All right? And I feel like it has to do with their emotions. I feel like they pushed you away, but it wasn't because they didn't have feelings for you. It had something to do with their finances. And they became consumed with their financial issues got in the way of you two being together, is what I'm getting. Clarify Temperance. Okay, this person really wants to mend y'all's connection. They want to make things right, and they want you to understand them better. So and they're hoping possibly that you will be patient with them and understand where their side of the story. Clarify the Nine of Cups. They're heartbroken by this situation. Okay? So emotionally, this person is they're in pain. They're suffering from the loss of you. This person, I feel like they're depressed. They could have been drinking in the past to try to deal with that. This person's had a lot of setbacks, and possibly one of the ways they've handled this heartbreak between you two is by drinking, because they're heartbroken over you. Clarify the Three of Swords. All right, Judgment. What's Judgment? They're experiencing some type of change. So this heartbreak has awoken them to something, and it's creating within them a change. They're awakening to the consequences of their behavior, of how they treated you. I feel like this person sabotaged y'all's connection. Okay, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. They know that they were foolish. This person, what's changed is they realized that they were foolish, and they got in their own way, and they know it. They know that they let their negative outlook, and they were feeling sorry for themselves, okay, and playing the victim, and in doing so, they destroyed y'all's relationship. And now they're realizing that. Possibly in the past, they blamed you, or they were too wrapped up in their own self-pity to see actually their behavior for what it was. But now they're seeing it. Now they're seeing that the role they played in the demise of y'all's connection. Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. This person let their insecurities and their fears and anxiety get in the way of y'all's connection, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Moon. Oh, and okay, the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. They could have let having a good time get in the way of y'all's connection because they were coping in unhealthy ways. So they could have started partying a lot, hanging out with friends a lot, putting you, ignoring you in some type of way. Okay, now they're looking back on how they spent their time, possibly with drinking and hanging around a bunch of people. They're looking back and at of their actions. Clarify the Seven of Cups. And they realize that they created something. Clarify the Magician. That they possibly were let other things influence them and get in the way of y'all's connection. So they let other people come in between you two, and now they're seeing that. Clarify Strength. All right. Now they're hoping that they can work up the courage to create, or they have the power and the strength to create something stable in their life. This person's wanting stability now. Clarify the Four. Possibly they want a reunion with you. Clarify the Four. All right. They're working on their stability with their home life. Okay. They could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I feel like this person, possibly now, they're ready to be the person that you need them to be. They're ready. This a King of Pentacles likes stability. They like commitment. They're a family part. So possibly this person's got their life together now. But in the past, their life was all over the place. And I feel like that's the reason why you two didn't work out. Is because, and now I feel like this person has been able to overcome some things and work through them. And now they're in a better place. So I feel like this person is now in a better position to give you what you deserve and you need. All right? Let's see what's upcoming for you. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Eight of Wands. We'll get one more. Okay. We've got the Fool in reverse. Let's clarify. Can you clarify the High Priestess, please? The Hermit. So a lot of you are, your inner voice upcoming is going to tell you that you need to do some soul searching. You need to go within and figure some things out. You might meet a Virgo upcoming. Clarify the Hermit. All right. So some of you are going to have to work through some regrets. All right. And kind of figure out what you truly want upcoming. And possibly why things took the turn that they took. So a lot of you might have to analyze something and come to terms with it. And then make a decision upcoming. Clarify the Four of Swords. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and then the Queen of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you are going to think about things, your life, from a long-term standpoint. You're going to try to see things, and possibly you're going to start planning for your long-term success. All right, and you're going to put in some work. You're going to start sowing some seeds. Okay, when it comes to love, you're going to want something successful, so you're going to work toward success in possibly in the self-love department. So some of you might seek some support when it comes to your love life upcoming. But I feel like you're going to invest in your love life. Clarify the Queen of Cups. You could meet a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. All right. I've got the Page of Swords. So some of you, somebody might have their eye on you and is thinking about you. Okay. Clarify the Page of Swords. All right. So some of you might have a secret admirer. And this person is planning on reaching out, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Two of Wands. I've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. But they might be apprehensive about this connection. Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse. Because of their past. Okay. Or this could be you. So upcoming, you might have to work through what's happened to you when it comes to the matters of the heart. And really work through your communication skills, but maintain your curiosity upcoming. Okay, and don't be pessimistic just because of your past upcoming. So try to remain positive when it comes to love upcoming. And some of you could have a secret admirer. All right, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Eight of Wands. All right, I feel like there's going to be some changes for you upcoming, and something, you're manifesting something upcoming. All right, so something that you wanted might play out. Clarify the Magician. All right, so some of you don't forget that you have the power to overcome and get through something that's been hard on you, or something that's left you feeling defeated or hard pressed. All right, some of you, okay. There's something exciting in upcoming for you, something that you wanted. All right, and you're manifesting it. And you can overcome. Well, let me clarify I don't know why the Nine of Wands is here. You're very close to success is what I'm getting. Okay, clarify the Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, you're close to success and things are going to be made fair for you upcoming. You're manifesting it. You're creating some type of change in your energy, and there's some type of wish, and you're manifesting it with your choices. All right, and this card also says you're close to success, and that's what's really standing out to me. So I feel like a lot of you are close to achieving the scales being balanced in your favor. Okay, so upcoming things are going to be balanced for you. You could meet a Libra. You could a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, clarify the Fool, please, in reverse. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, clarify Strength. Okay. All right. So some of you might have made some bad choice or been reckless. You might do something reckless upcoming. Okay. All right. Because you might be confused upcoming, but Spirit is saying that you can work through this. So if you do make a mistake upcoming, you can overcome it, and there's a lot of possibilities for you. So even if you do something foolish, okay, we all make mistakes. Spirit is saying that you can overcome. If you make a mistake, then don't worry about it. You can courageously overcome a mistake. If you make a mistake upcoming, you can overcome it. All right. You can get through this. All right. And there's still a lot of possibilities out there for you. Possibly new love is on the horizon for you. Or a bright future awaits you, even if you do make some mistakes upcoming, is what I'm getting. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see what the person on your mind has to say or wants to say. We'll pull a lot. We'll pull a few. Okay. Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. I feel lost without you. I miss you. I wish things were different. You're my favorite. I want to call you when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share, you're my person. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore. It's easier just to stay silent. Okay, so they could be, you two could be in no contact. Let me see. Clarify soon. Clarify soon, please. I got ain't shit. So maybe somebody that's not... Okay, maybe somebody who is not as they appear to be is going to contact you soon. Somebody... Okay, clarify. Tell me more about soon. Mask. Yeah, somebody who was wearing a mask with you possibly is going to reach out to you. Somebody who wasn't transparent. Clarify lost. Breakup. So somebody feels lost because you two broke up. Okay? Clarify missing you. Romantic feelings, falling in love, affection, happiness. So somebody, the person on your mind is missing you and they have feelings for you. Right? Clarify you're my favorite. Boundaries. No, drawing the line enough. So maybe this person told you you're their favorite, but you place boundaries with this person, or there's some type of boundary between you two. Maybe you got fed up with this person, feeling lost. This person could feel lost because they have toxic behavior. All right, and they haven't worked through their toxic behavior. Okay, let's get... Okay, some of you might have a copycat. Let's see. Okay. All right. We've got burning evidence and legal issues. We've got impersonator. So somebody could be really copying you. Moves in silence and scarcity tactics. Okay. Clarify copycat. Oh, good grief. Well, let's just go with it. Okay. Okay, some of you have a copycat who's a drama starter, who's been digging for dirt on you. So this could be the third party. They're insecure. They have some type of financial setback. There's children or family involved in this situation. Some type of musical connection, or this person's a snake. All right? People are really digging into, this person's really digging into your life. They have backstabbed the person on your mind, and there's trauma, there's side effects from this situation. So maybe this copycat has trauma. Okay. Clarify legal issues. So the person on your mind could be having legal issues. They've got somebody in their energy that holds a grudge against you. You could have been a secret lover, romantic love affair, or you still are a secret. The person on your mind could know they effed up when it comes to you. They could be creeping you. Some of you could have a spiritual hater. It could be hates on your spirituality, light, magic power. All right? So some of you could be dealing with some type of witch. All right? And your light irritates their demons. This spiritual hater. So that could be, I feel like that would be the karmic. All right. We've got burning evidence. And then putting on a show. So the person on your mind could be putting on a show. They really don't hate anything about you. They are watching your social media. They're spying on you. All right? And this could be your ex-lover. Clarify impersonator, please. We've got heartbreak, trash, running, travel, caught a case, and then hater. So this personator could hate you, and they could have something. They could have caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. All right? And this person could have created distance between you and your person. All right? And caused your person to run from this connection, or told your person to ghost you. This person is trashy. All right? And they have caused heartbreak for your person and you. Or they're heartbroken. Okay, clarify moves in silence. We've got silent understanding, creativity, falling apart, falling into pieces, and dodging bullets. So some of you could be moving in silence because you understand that the situation is too complex for you, that you should have moved in a different direction. This person on your mind is falling apart without you. Someone could be trying to copy you in some type of way in your creativity, but you dodged a bullet because you escaped crazy people or a negative situation because you realized that you needed to move away from it. Okay, we've got scarcity tactics. So I feel like there was some type of mind games that went on. All right? There could have been some type of private relationship, or you and your person, you're keeping the relationship private. It could be a secret. There's some type of envious person in the mix. We've got roll the dice, take a chance, risk of faith strategy. We have Queen Rising, stepping into your power, praise coming up in the spotlight. So that could be you, Aries. And then we have hookup and love triangle. So some of you, this was a love triangle, and it could have been a casual fling or a one-night stand, or the person on your mind and you were supposed to be just a hookup, but it turned into something more significant, and it created a love triangle. Okay. All right. And then I feel like somebody's looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. All right. But some of you already know the tea. You've already figured out what's going on. Okay. And possibly some of you are just working through your job. You're hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. So some of you could be focused on your work at this time. Okay. Let's go ahead and move to the affirmations. Okay. Let's see. My time is precious. I'm not wasting it on BS. And I feel like a lot of you figured out that the person on your mind could have been a waste of time. All right. If that resonates with you, let me see. Don't like my attitude, then stop testing my effing limits. All right. So, you know, all relationships have their ups and downs, but there should be a flow to it. You shouldn't have to feel defensive with the person on your mind. You should feel at ease with them. Not today, stress. I'm too busy being awesome. All right. So try not to get too stressed out, Aries. Find ways to make some time for yourself and decompress, and don't let the stress overwhelm you or get to be too much for you. All right? Do things that alleviate stress in your life, not things that add to it. So try to find ways to lessen your load. You are worthy of love, especially your own. Don't let anyone tell you you're not worthy or make you feel like you're not worthy, because you are worthy. All right, let me get... Self-love is my superpower and I'm an effing superhero. Okay. All right. So when you love yourself, you are magnetic. Self-love is magnetic. And when you really pour into yourself, you're going to attract a person on your level, somebody worthy of you. So continue to love yourself enough to reject anything that's beneath you or not worthy of you, because you deserve the best. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. If you wouldn't mind, would you like and subscribe? All right. Have a great day.